'cause I never thought I'd want a quiet life until I met you. But you know that I won't go, 'cause I'm a coward, don't you know? I'm a coward, don't you know this? I'm a coward, don't you know this? I'm a coward, don't you know this? Oh, don't you know? Oh, don't you know? I was leaving in the early hours of the morn when I saw you looking back at me with those sunken eyes of scorn. You pursed up your lips, you rose up your chin, and tried discomfort at my state. I couldn't help but grin at the party you were talking academic matters. Don't you know that none of that stuff really matters? And none of that stuff really matters. Don't climb onto that high horse, 'cause the saddle doesn't fit you. I'll only cast the first stone if I'm sure that it will hit you. Ah, you know better than me. Ah, you know better than me. Ah, you know
It's T-Rex and 20th Century Boy. It is Radio 2, and this is where we say a big warm welcome to Charlie Steen from the band Shame that we were just talking about. Hello, how are you?
Oh,
you on a microphone? I'm good, thank you. I'm really well. How are you doing? How's your day been?
Yeah, it's been all right. I've been, like I was saying to you, I've been in central London for about 11 hours now, so it's been good. I've been floating around. I saw Steve Lamack in the pub.
Oh, did you?
Yes, he sends his love. He sends his love. He's good.
Oh, very good, very good.
Got him a half pint.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you talk about live music venues at all?
No.
Oh, grassroots venues? No, we didn't. What did you talk about?
Oh, what did we talk about? We said I was going on here. He said to send his love. I don't know. Like, that was pretty much talk about South by Southwest for some reason.
Yeah.
We talked about how I like why I was here. I lost a suitcase the other day. So you lost a suitcase. Yes,
Tell me more.
I've never done this before. I was in Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam, and I just lost it. I don't know where it is.
How do you mean you lost it? It didn't turn up on the carousel as it goes around?
No.
You just forgot to pick it up.
I don't know. I don't know. I went through security. Okay, I know. I was walking to my gate. I've never. It sounds quite old school. Do you know what I mean? Now people lose things on hard drives and stuff like that. I just lost a whole bag of my clothes, old school style.
And have you got it back?
No, I haven't. And I keep emailing them and trying to call them, and no, they don't have anything. It was my suit, and it was my shoes, and it was this and that. So I've been around Central today.
Central London, just
Central
shopping.
London, yeah, buying stuff back.
Oh, that's quite fun.
Yeah.
I mean, expensive, obviously not ideal.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's not that much fun. I don't mind shopping in a charity shop, but buying pants and stuff like that
it's really boring stuff.
It's really boring stuff. And yeah, and then it got to sort of like 3 p.m. and I was like, oh, I'm seeing Joe. In a few hours. So I hopped around a few pubs and saw Steve in one of them.
Very nice.
And that was nice. That was nicer than shopping, yeah.
Yeah. But shopping is exhausting. I mean, absolutely exhausting. It's so tiring. On Friday, my daughter came up to London. It was like school's back. Like she starts school on Wednesday. So we thought, we'll just get loads of nice clothes. But I did an hour and then I was nearly dead. It was so exhausting just walking around, don't you find?
Yeah, no, I do. I don't have the stamina for it. I was with my girlfriend Zoe, who was very patient and generous and sort of, like stroking my ego all the time, like, you're doing a great job.
Well done, you bought some pants, congratulations.
Yeah. Navy blue was the right colour. Well done, Charlie. Well, I get all angry in those shops.
You wear gold, like short, tight pants normally. Did you lose any of those in your... not usually, in videos and on stage sometimes. Hot pants. Did you lose any of those in your suitcase?
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, I just lost things I need.
just the essentials.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and we just played T-Rex and 20th Century Boy, and that was a song to dance to. Where did that figure in your life? Why do you love it so much?
Well, I've always had this thing where it's like, I remember someone said to me, like, what are the greatest intros to songs ever, and I think that's one of them. That sort of riff that comes in, and I know Tony Visconti was the one who produced it, and I don't know. I like when I listen to that band T-Rex as well. I feel like you can hear their influence in so many bands today and in so much music, and yet I don't feel they get mentioned as much as other people. Maybe. I mean, even in that ending, sounds like Funhouse by the Stooges or something like that. It's that kind of chaos that they have, and that one, it never, to use terrible English grammar, it never not hits.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a time, I think, when they were referenced all the time and they were celebrated and everyone had so much respect, and it just feels like they've faded away a little bit and the people are not so aware of them and don't appreciate how utterly brilliant they were at the time. Like the Top of the Pops performances they did, Mark Bolan was such a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, he's a massive influence. I remember there was one practice where we were in there and I was just bored, and it was before we went in to record this new album, and I was just singing a cappella Life's a Gas, and I was just sort of singing it, and Josh and Sean in the band just stopped and they were like, what was that? And I was like, for a second I was like, wanted to claim it, but there's a real thing. Yeah, I mean, amazing melodies and lyrics, and obviously I always remember being a kid and watching the beginning of Billy Elliot. you know, and the music that they have there, and yeah, I just think it's a great song. I don't know how you can't like that song.
Thank you for choosing it for us. We're going to play one of your songs now. So you recorded this at Maida Vale for us. I'll play it and then we'll chat more the other side of this. So this is Shame in session on the show, and this is Quiet Life. Shame in session for us for Radio 2, and that was Quiet Life. The album is out this coming Friday, 5th September, and it's called Cutthroats. If you like what you just heard, then Cutthroat is the album you should seek out. And we've got Charlie with us on the show right now. Did you enjoy listening back to that? I was trying to work out, gauge whether you were liking it or not.
Yeah, it's a tricky one with that song as well, because obviously, you know, you listen to the record a lot, and sort of, you know, when you record stuff, you can get happy with it. But even with that one, I remember that's the only song that I had to redo the vocals for. I remember we got everything back, and John, who we produced it with, and he was like this sort of protege of... Also, stop me as well if I talk too much.
Okay, well, and you've been to the pub with Steve Lamack, so...
Yeah, and I've been to the pub. He was sort of protege of Steve Albini, and so it was this whole free take mentality, which was amazing. And I remember we got everything back, and we were really chuffed with it and stuff like that. And then we heard that one, and I was like, I'm completely flat in it. And so I had to go and do it again. So with that one, it's weird. You get used to the studio recordings,
yes,
and then hearing it live, I'm like, but no, yeah, that was a really fun day, and we're very grateful to be on Radio 2 with you, Joe. So thank you.
Tell me about the album. So it's called Cutthroat. What part of your progression does this mark? How is it for Shame? Is it your fourth album? Am I right in saying fourth?
It is our fourth album.
Yes, fourth album. Because I saw you. I cannot remember where it was that I saw you. Whether it would have been Latitude or somewhere many years ago.
Yeah,
and you were just so exciting to see live, like so dynamic. Oh no, so good. But where are you at now with this album?
I think with the new one, we basically it's almost a bit of a return to centre kind of thing. You know, like I think the last two albums that were on the last album, Food for Worms, we're very proud of and happy with everything we've done, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't release it. But it was, I guess there were some songs that were more like mid-tempo and stuff like that. And with this one, we were like, we just want it to be faster and more sort of in your face and more sort of direct and to the point, hence why we called it Cutthroat. And I think we were just thinking about the live show a lot. We were also... before we went in to write, we were on tour with Viagra Boys in America, and just seeing that live show and seeing that fun and seeing how this sort of like hypnotic drone of things and stuff like that, and we were like, okay, so with certain songs we have that on the album. There's the sort of ones that are really fast and really sort of dramatic, for lack of a better word. But then with other songs as well, like Quiet Life and like with a song called Spartak, I think it's a bit more stripped back and it's a bit more simple. And I think in the past maybe we were a bit hesitant to do that, because, you know, you can think about what you want to add to it and what you need to do to it. And with this one, we were really like, okay, with the simple ones, let's just make them simple and let's make them straight to the point. So with this one, it's with Quiet Life that was just heard, it's kind of like that. And more sort of melodic and more in tune. You know, there's a lot of different people in the band. I know I'm talking probably too long, but
but it's more focused, and you kind of honed it down with this record.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a bit more confidence as well. You know, I think we did the first album, had absolutely no expectations at all. You know, we were 20, and then with the second album, you've just come out, and there were people who listened to the first album, and you're kind of like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. And then with now, we're just kind of like, we're going to go back to why we started doing it, and there was no audience when we started doing it, and that's the reason. It's just because we want to play it live. That's the pursuit that we're after.
Okay,
so,
right. We're going to play your childhood song now.
Oh yeah,
because people are gonna love this. I feel like everybody knows this song, but maybe they don't. Maybe they really don't. So, talk me into your childhood song.
So, when I saw The Thing, which was childhood song, and there was, initially I thought of Human Fly by the Cramps, and there were loads of other ones. There was Masters of War by Bob Dylan, and there was loads of things. But I was
because your parents seem to have great music taste. I've been reading about the music that you grew up listening to.
I'm very lucky. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that my dad was Django Reinhardt and Tony Bennett, and my mum was Bob Dylan and the Velvet Underground and stuff like that. And so I was very lucky with what I grew up with. And with this one though, it was actual childhood, probably like 4.
Yeah.
I mean, my granddad was from the East End, so with that I heard a lot of like George Formby and stuff like that, and I'll See You in My Dreams, Joe.
Oh my gosh, that
Joe,
song.
I can't remember Joe something who did it. All kind of ukulele songs. Ukulele songs. And then
I love that song.
And then with this one, this song, which is Benny Hill, Only the Fastest Milkman in the West, this is one where I remember hearing and all that, there's the thread between the Cramps and Bob Dylan and da-da-da-da-da, and it was just this kind of storyline that they had, and this one just made me laugh as a kid. And I think you remember the songs that you have heartbreak to when you're 14 years old, and you remember the songs that made you question why they did that, which might have been like Revolver on, you know, the Beatles and stuff. And then with this one, you remember the songs that made you laugh for the first time. And I just remember being a kid.
Yeah, this is...
And just being like, oh, you can do this with a song, you know?
It's really clever. It's really, really clever. So we'll play it now and people will absolutely love listening to it. This is Benny Hill. Genius. No one has ever chosen that for us to play on the show before. It was... Benny Hill, of course, and that was Ernie. I've just got the video up to show Charlie from Shame, who chose for us to play that song.
Yeah, that's wicked.
It's really wicked, yeah. You can watch that during the course of the next song that we play, but I just remember everything that happens in that. You get the chance to play the record when you go on tour, so November, the autumn is full of live gigs for you, isn't it?
Yeah, we start on, it's September 28th we go away, and we go away for 9 weeks, 7 weeks in Europe, and then 2 weeks in the UK.
Yeah. How would you describe your live shows to people who haven't seen you before?
Provocative.
Provocative, okay. In which way?
I think the thing with the live show is basically, you know, like Shame was the name of the band, and it started out, we were in a pub in Brixton called the Queen's Head opposite Stockwell Skate Park, and at the time we started out I was 16 and the rest of the guys were 17, the same school year, but I'm younger in the year. And we were, I mean, no one liked this type of music. It wasn't cool. The bands who were around at the moment were, at that time, were Palmer Violets, who's Fat White Family, which was whose room we used in the Queen's Head. And it wasn't popular. And so for us to do it, it came along with the subculture. I remember going to this pub and it was like seeing people who were older generation of people who wore clothes that I wanted to wear, listen to music that I like to listen to.
Like what? What kind of music we're talking?
The Fall, Stooges, T-Rex. You know, kind of all of that. And that doesn't mean that, you know, soul and everything else was left out of that, but just it was interesting to see people who, you know, weren't listening to whatever was big in the charts or whatever that time. And so when we started the band, it was kind of about sort of like embracing a shame. So, you know, I took off my top because I was insecure about my weight and stuff like that. And so in terms of what the live show is hopefully it creates a very fun experience where you can just sort of pursue what you enjoy, you know, and you're not ashamed of...
There's no judgment.
There's no kind of judgment, yeah. And very much, it was true to when we started that if you were to wear the clothes we were wearing, like the music we were liking, play the music we were liking, then you'd be a loser, you know? And so it felt like a space. And then when we moved to the Windmill in Brixton, we met people who were our age and stuff like that, and in bands who shared a similar thing. It just kind of created an environment where you kind of like rebel, I guess, you know, against what was going on at the time and sort of pursue what you enjoy. So I think it's that. I think it's sweaty and topless and hopefully fun and hopefully free of, or devoid, to use a bigger word, of judgment.
Let's hear you again then. So this is Spartak that we're going to play you now. Tell us anything about this we need to know before we play it.
It's pretty much kind of weirdly what I just said. It's supposed to be about, I mean, I'm a good Catholic boy who's a bad Catholic boy, which is every good Catholic boy. It's that, I remember hearing that, you know, like cast the first stone. It's that kind of idea of judgment, you know, who are you to cast the first stone? And there's a large part of the record which is sort of focused on characters and controversial characters and stuff like that, and there's another part of it which is sort of telling everyone to politely go away, who would make someone feel uncomfortable for pursuing what they love or what they enjoy and stuff like that. And so, yeah, this is me kind of leaving a party after a night out, being taken the mick out of for wearing a suit and for da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. So, yeah, it's just a sort of, but it's with a smile in it. So, yeah, it's about the people who judge.
BBC Radio 2, The Sofa Session.
Shame on Radio 2, and that was Spartak. The album is out this Friday. Charlie's here with us at the moment. We've got your cover coming up, which is Scissor Sisters, which I can't wait to play. And it was Joe Brown who did that, I'll See You in My Dreams.
Yes.
Track that you were talking about.
Yes,
So I'm going to play that because I love it so much. We'll play it a little bit later on.
Thank you very much. He'll get that PRS.
Yeah. He was lovely. His daughter, Sam Brown, had a whole career as well.
Really?
She was a singer. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll check her out.
Yeah, do you remember Sam Brown? Yeah, there you go. We do something called Up Close and Personal, which you're going to love.
Okay.
What was your first job? But you've got to keep it short because we finish at 9 o'clock
My
tonight.
first job was a football coach when I was 14 years old, teaching. They were 4 to 7 years old.
4 to 7 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy to control?
Well, I was a bit of an idiot. I was a bit of an idiot, but when I did that, but Mel Capleton was the person who employed me. Who's a good guy, and so shout out to him.
Okay. Favourite dessert?
I like sticky toffee pudding. I love all dessert. I just ice cream in general, or a panna cotta. I love a panna cotta.
Panna cotta, very nice. Hero? Who's your hero? Could be musical or otherwise.
Probably from when I was a kid, like Iggy Pop, probably. Yeah.
You saw Iggy Pop again. I heard you talking to Craig Charles about this.
Yeah, I did. I've seen every time we've played on the same lineup. I'm not going to say with him. I've kind of watched him, and it's just been crazy. I think it's just that type of music and that type of performance and rebellion.
Electric,
I guess. It's crazy.
Yeah, the physicality of that man. He's lovely as well. Really nice.
I mean, I want to meet him.
You will not be disappointed. When it
Yeah.
happens, you won't be disappointed. Perfect day off. What would you do on a day off? You can do whatever you like.
It would either be like going to the cinema or it would be going to the pub. I think a perfect day off would probably just be sitting in a pub for a long time and just making friends and stuff like that.
Chatting. You like to talk, right?
I like to. Well, as you can tell, yeah.
Yeah, good company and some. And what do you drink, by the way?
Guinness.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like a
nice.
Guinness. Yeah.
Very nice.
For my sins.
And coolest thing in your home is something. It could be a picture. It could be a memento. It could be a place. It could be anything.
Well, I've got two things. One is my girlfriend got me for 4 years ago a Freemasons bolo tie, which is pretty unique. Yeah.
What is it?
A Freemasons bolo tie.
Okay. Explain a bit more.
Well, so bolo tie is a sort of cowboy tie,
Right, okay,
with
that's what I
with
didn't
the two
know.
strings, and then Freemason is the sort of.
Oh no, I know Freemasons.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what the bolo tie was.
So it's that, and
Okay.
and then the other one was my favorite film is With Nail and I, and I've got a massive poster of that in my flat. So yeah.
Very nice. Best award that you ever won?
We've never won any.
School? No, think of school or anything. There must have been some sporting
won
thing.
any
You must
award.
have a certificate somewhere, Charlie.
I haven't won any. I have never won an award in my entire life.
Well, shame. That's all I can say. No musical ones.
Day,
Nothing.
no sports day. No, I got 7% on my musical Year 7 exam.
7?
I tried to go into the choir. Mr. Holmes said singing's not for you. I've got.
But it's okay. I said this the other day. It's important to know that you can fail. I mean, I did so badly in my A levels and my GCSEs and everything. I failed really badly. It doesn't hold you back. You can still achieve stuff if you fail. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, sports day, nothing like that. I think with school as well. I was just. I don't know. It was one of those things where the day I remember finished my last A level, and that was one of the moments of clarity. Just like, I'm done with this. I'm never going to go to uni again.
It's not for you, yeah.
Well, or uni again. I'd never go to uni. No, I didn't like it. No, I had fun. Like, there were good teachers and I met good people, but no. The awards are in life, but I've won no
They're
awards.
yet to be won.
They're yet to be won. Yeah, give me some gold.
Best teacher that you had? Who was the most important teacher?
Miss Doherty, Miss Callow, Miss Barnett.
Why were they special?
Because. Well, Miss Doherty was great fun. She was a teacher at Graveney, and I remember I used to go out and buy her cigarettes, and we would smoke them in her office. Don't worry, she doesn't work there anymore. She lives near me.
Is she a teacher still?
No, she's not a teacher. She retired she retired the year after. Miss Callow was an amazing English literature teacher, and I learned like Chaucer and stuff like that with her. And there were other people. Miss Burnett was an art teacher, and yeah, they were just all very nice, and
They looked after you.
Yeah. They smoked.
And you
with
looked
me.
after them.
Yeah.
And cuddly toy. What was your toy when you were little?
I think I had a bear. I think so. I can't really remember any cuddly
can't. There was
toys.
no
I'm sure my
significant
mum's
cuddly toy.
probably like screaming at the radio right now. But I can't remember any toy that I had.
Okay. Charlie's mum, if you're listening right now, then text him, let him know what it is, or send a photograph, and then we can. I want to see what it was, because I bet there was something.
There probably was something. Yeah, there probably was.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play your cover now. So tell us why you chose this. It's a Scissor Sisters cover.
Yeah. So this is "Filthy Gorgeous" by the Scissor Sisters, and weirdly enough, I'm sure the band would like to have sacked me and find someone who could sing in this key and register, but unfortunately they can't. But this was a sort of influence on like Forbes and Sean and people who, I think we've all loved it, but people writing the music. And a lot of the new album Cutthroat, has an electronic side to it. And has these sort of melodies and stuff like that. And I think Scissor Sisters is one of the best bands to do it, you know? And also, I think some of the best pop songs ever have quite dark lyrics and are quite, you know, they
Filthy.
just about make it on the radio because someone doesn't know what they're saying. And that's the best point of them. And this is one of those. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, here we go. We love that interpretation. That is Shame doing Filthy Gorgeous by Scissor Sisters, originally, of course, and Charlie's here from the band. Have you done that live? Will you do that live at any point? Was it good to do?
I said to the band we should probably do that. We're doing Kentish Town Forum in November, and I was like, we should do that there.
Yeah.
We'll try and bring them out, and we did Robbie Williams, try and get him down. I say this as if I have any authority over these people, but no, it was really fun to do. But it's nice playing a very well written pop song as well.
Yeah.
Kind of puts you to shame, you know.
Oh, very good. The album is out this coming Friday and it's called Cutthroat. It's been so nice to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, Joe. Cheers, honestly. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. And we're going to play your exit song. So we asked for the final song, the way you want to go out, the way you want to leave this planet.
Yeah. I mean, it's talking of the album as well, a lot of it, like I was saying, being Catholic, I mean, like, having some guy crucified on your wall as a child from teenagehood and all the way through or whatever must do something to you. So it's about a lot of the records, you know, when you said what song would you want to pass to and stuff like that, a lot of the records about that celebration of life. And with this song, I don't know, I just remember the first time I heard it when I was a kid. My mum showed me this and I just think it's one of the most beautiful songs ever written. And I think lyrically as well, it's just so simple. And I think most people I know, who I'm sure a lot of people listening to will know as well. And when we've spoken about lyrics, it's just like everyone's chasing after the simplest way to say something, and Lou Reed just kind of knocks everyone back a few blocks, and the way he says this, you know, it's just beautiful. And yeah, I love this song so much.
Okay, this is brilliant. I thought you were going to suddenly talk about Joe Brown, and I was like, have I queued up the wrong record here? See you in my dreams. But no, we're going to play that at the end of the show. We'll play Lou Reed right now. Charlie, thank you very much indeed. This is Berlin.
Thank you so much.